Debra Tate, who was in this parole board hearing that led to the recommendation that Van Houten be deemed eligible for parole. Thank you so much for being here, Deb.
Thank you.
So your sister Sharon was brutally murdered by Manson and his so-called family. And this woman, who's now facing the likelihood of parole, was also convicted of conspiring in that murder, in addition to the double murder that she participated in we just discussed there.
Absolutely correct.
You were in the hearing. How did they get to the point where they felt she should be paroled?
She has a master's degree. She's very well educated. She's used the rehabilitation program to its very best. In that way, she looks great on paper. I'm not so sure that anybody that's capable of doing things like that, that is plunging a knife deep into someone's body 14 times, can ever be rehabilitated from that. There's a mean and dark and ugly side. And mind you, she did that after knowing full well what the carnage was the night before at my sister's house.
Because they happened one day after the other.
Correct.
And she's admitted that she put a pillow over her victim's face, that she wrapped around a lamp cord, and that she heard the guttural murder of
Absolutely.
the husband in the other room, and then she went ahead and plunged the knife into her victim herself. However, you know her defense now, which is, I don't offer any excuses. I'm deeply ashamed. She says she was under the control of this madman, and that she had never committed a violent crime ever before that moment.
I'm not sure I buy the under the influence of a madman. There were many Manson family members that chose not to participate in murder, creepy crawlies. That was the act of going into people's homes in the middle of the night. There were people that chose to leave the Manson family when things started turning to the dark, violent classes teaching the various family members how to use a knife in the correct way to take somebody's life. If she wanted to go, she could have gone. This is a upper middle class young woman who graduated and had a good set of skills that she could have started a life with, and her father provided a great life. She
was on LSD, and now they seem to be focused on her model behavior as a prisoner, that she's gotten a bachelor's and a master's, and she's educated other women in the prison with self-help programs. They basically say that, you know, they are buying her contrition and that she would pose no danger to the public.
What else could someone do except use their time to the best of their ability to help plea for their freedom? That's exactly what the system's designed for.
Do you think she's a danger, or is it more about punishment?
No, I absolutely believe in the bottom of my heart that this woman is fully capable of being a danger to society. If not actively taking part in that act of murder again, at least in the way that she influences young people's minds. The Manson family has more followers today than they ever did through the internet. There's an organization called ATWA, which stands for Airs, Trees, Water, and Animals. So young people join this organization thinking it's good. Peace, love, just as it was in the 60s, is the face of it. But underneath, there's an agenda, and that agenda is a race war,
which was Charlie Manson's goal.
Absolutely.
I know you're petitioning Governor Brown to reject this parole. He did it, as Trace outlined, last year with another Manson associate. What do you feel your odds are, given that he's already rejected parole in another Manson case? Do you think that makes it more or less likely in this case?
I'm hoping and praying that he does the same thing and rejects. However, I would like to implore that the public go to NoParoleForMansonFamily.com and sign the petition to let the politicians know how we feel.
Debra, it's great to see you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.